Well, howdy doody. We're back again. Man, I just think I'm gonna ride. I don't really want to go to the grocery store. I don't want to go. I just don't want to go run errands. That's boring. I think what I'm gonna do is get the cars pulled out here and get the bikes all lined up and make it so we can jump on the bikes. It's just so nice out. I mean, wow. But wow, I gotta reevaluate here because Sunday's actually 50s and rain. So today and tomorrow are our last 2 days of really nice warm weather. Today's not going to be bad. It's not going to actually be as radical as it has. But next week we're into the 50s and 60s. But I got a bunch of jobs to do, so that actually really works for me a lot better. Like this past week, I didn't do some jobs just because it's just too hot. Listen to those birds. They're happy. And that's something, the birds among us. Wow, everybody. So anyways, I think I'm going to start pulling stuff out and get us in order to go take some riding time. It's just such a beautiful day. Wow, I got to unplug the electric vehicle. Brian is off because we kind of got a lot of things taken care of. And I just kind of like try to make Fridays a light day in my business because around the Beltway area it gets crazy. So that's kind of it. And I'm going to get the white bike all set up, and we're going to rock and roll, everybody. All right, let's get my new Honda stuff out of the way. Put it over here. Let's get this bad boy turned around. Once again, I'd hope the daughter would want to ride this. I think she probably will. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to get this one pulled out. I'm going to wipe it all down for her. Mine is in pretty good shape because I wiped it down the other day, but I think I'll go over it one more time. And then I got to get changed out into my riding gear. And I think we've got to get on the road because it's kind of still a little early. And try to make it so we kind of get up the road. And then we get back in before the crazies get out and start leaving work early. So I think that's what's going to play out here. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on the kid's bike. Can I get it out of here? And there's Gypsy doing something. You can hear in the back. Being goofy. I'm only assuming she's going to ride this. She's going to ride her crotch rocket. So I don't know. Let's see if we can get down here without scratching the bike. Stout, man. This bike is really quite the bike. Wow. It's interesting in this bike here on how it's different from my bike because it's a manual. It's a manual, and so once you put it in reverse, it doesn't have the automatic forward capability. Hey, you. So, my bike here, if you see here, we get this thing going, and this doesn't have the Apple CarPlay, which that kind of too bad because that's a really nice feature on that other bike. And with this bike here, when you put it in reverse, here. Interesting. Stand. Oh, I got you. So now it hits on here, it has the reverse feature. And it has the forward feature, which is pretty cool. So I don't have to, I can just now, there's a lever right here, over here, see here? This brings it in. That's really cool. Which is kind of tight the way I'm doing this. I think I'll just kind of park this thing this way right now because it's just too tight. Now she's in neutral. Now she's off. And now I can sit here and wipe it down. The only downside of this bike is, what's really nice about my other bike, it has the Android mapping on it so I can see everything right on my front screen. So this really is actually the nicer bike to ride. But this one hasn't been ridden, and I just feel like I need to ride it, even though I really just want to ride my gold one, but we'll see. Hey, little baby. Look at my little baby. Look at my little baby. She is so cute. She's a little cutie. All right, now we're going to do, I got to take off my, and take this off because this here can go on my other bike so I can get my phone mount. So I do have my phone. You know, I'm just telling you, man, so many ways I'd rather just ride that bike and not take this one because this has the newer technology on it. And it's such a good riding bike. So I'm now second guessing myself. That's interesting. So this is up top. I don't remember this. This has to be wrong. Okay, it's wrong. It goes like that. So, yeah, I'm just now on the fence. Maybe I take this. I just like this so much more. It's just such a nicer bike. And I love the Android Auto on it. I don't know. All right, while I mull over the final decision, I'm just leaning more towards my Goldwing Gold because it's just such a great bike. That's what I've been saying. I need to trade that in for the Hornet. But with me with Honda credit, I don't think it's gonna happen. But it doesn't really matter. End of the day, who cares? So yeah, so this thing here is pollen time of year. So now it's going on. These just really get caked in all the pollen. That's really more so what happens. So you got to be so careful with these screens right here because they start getting scratched if you're not really careful. Yeah, I think I'm going to ride my Goldwing. I'm just not excited to ride this, everybody. So I think I'm going to pass up on this. And I just love this motorcycle. So, what a dilemma, right? The poor guy. So I'll do a nice wipe down with this one as well. But I just really like the way this bike feels. And I really do like how there's that Android Auto that gives you the full navigation screen up on your whole thing right here. I know you can try to make that work on that bike there, but I just like this bike. So the white one's just gonna have to sit another day, everybody. That's the reality. Yeah, baby.
Dad, I'm in my car and I got out. And do you remember how when we were in the Ram the one time, you couldn't find the car key even though it was in the car?
Yeah.
I'm going through that right fucking now. Right fucking now.
But was it in the Jeep?
It's in the Jeep. It was like right next to me. And
Yeah, but does the Jeep start up?
Yes.
Well, that's fine. Just bring it home. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out when we get home.
I had to go into the gym. I had to go run an errand.
Well, I'm getting the bikes all ready to go ride motorcycles. So that's too bad. I thought you'd be back by now.
Why the hell am I always under the gun?
Well, do whatever you want. I don't care, but I have no idea, kid. Good luck. You do whatever you want.
Well, I'm leaving it in the car. I don't care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. The life of the kid, right? The dad's always got to run to the screws, right, everybody? Well, now this turns into, it'll be noon now before we can get out of here, so I don't know. We may just not ride today, everybody. The kid left at like 8 o'clock this morning to go to the gym, 8:30, and she's just now getting to the gym. So she's not going to get home till probably like 10:30. Close. Oh no, I'm sorry. She's not getting home till probably more like 11:15, 11:30. So, oh well. It is what it is, everybody. But it's a beautiful day out. You could always just pull the NT1100 out and just put the bags on that. But I really want to ride because it's just such a beautiful day. That's what I want to do. And what's crazy is this seat. This is one of the first seats I've had that this really doesn't wear me out. This seat does not get into me like all these other Hondas I've owned, which is really weird. And I wonder if it's because I rode so much of this in the winter months, that heated seat, that maybe that heated seat helped it kind of get broken in faster. I wonder about that. See, I kind of have a dirty towel. I got to get a cleaner towel because all my good areas are getting starting to show. Like my glass here is all got a film on it. All right. Got the Yacht Rock radio playing, and I know that creates monetization, no monies, but I don't care because I'm enjoying listening to my Yacht Rock radio, everybody. And that's, to me, more enjoyable than making $1 off this video, because that's what it'll end up being. Like right now, if I don't monetize, if I don't get paid for this video, it's worth maybe $1, maybe 20 cents. So it's like, who cares? Right, everybody? Who cares? Just have fun. That's the goal, right? Yeah, a lot of my videos have gotten short just because, for me as an individual, it's a lot of work. And I'm just at the stage in this channel that I'm just not gonna do what I used to do. I'm just kind of going a different direction, and my real direction, I think, I'm just gonna try to get back to sharing you the fun times. That's kind of the goal, the fun times, and the constant yabba dabba doing. I'm just gonna kind of turn that off. So if you guys start not seeing a lot of videos, it's just because I'm just not up for it anymore, and it doesn't really do much for my channel. So that's kind of what's going on for those that kind of watch me, and like, you know, he just hasn't published the videos like he used to. It's just because it's just too much work, and it doesn't really grow the channel. And once again, it's just work. This turns into too much of a job. That's what's going on. So like today, you're just hearing me run my mouth as I clean my bike, just because I like to talk. And so you get some content out of that. But other than that, that's about it. So now I got to turn the bike on, which sometimes that creates havoc because the dogs think I'm going to do something. But I got to raise my windshield so I can get further down into it. All right. Come on. Is that really good music, everybody, or what? I'm loving it. So it's interesting here is pair a Bluetooth. I gotta do that. It's crazy how on the Android product, this device instantly connects and gives me my Waze. And you know, when you go to the Apple side, it's a pain in the ass. Apple's a pain in the ass, everybody. That's the reality. Alright, so I'm getting this a little more cleaned up here, everybody. So I can put my window down. My windshield. It's another nice feature about the Goldwing is this adjustable windscreen is just huge. This bike's pretty well already set up. You know, one thing about jumping from bike to bike to bike is your stuff. You know, I already have, like right now, I already have my air pump in here, my safety kit in here, My tire repair kit is in here. I mean, there's just things that you have, and then when you go from our bike, you forget it. So, this bike here, I think I'm going to park back over here, and all the dogs are going to go nuts. I got to get my exhaust pipes. I haven't done that. Gotta do that right now. Make it all nice and shiny. We rode through some rains here and there. So that's what that is. You know, I haven't got any highway pegs. And for the most part, I've been pretty comfortable on the bike without having to do that. But I got that back there, everybody. But I did not. I wonder how many people recognize the Hidaka. You know what I mean? I doubt many do in this area. If I was out west, I bet you more people would come up and go, wow, Hidaka, you know about the Hidaka product? They'd be like, yeah. I grew up in the 70s, 60s, 70s. I wonder who has a Hidaka. I remember somebody has one. All right, so we got all these dirty towels now. I have a dirty towel bin right over here. And wow. Probably could have ran up to town, took care of some grocery shopping. Which I probably could do that because the kid's probably going to be a good hour. So I may just do that, everybody. Look at the little baby. What is she into? You're into something. I already know you're eating something you shouldn't be eating. I can see. Oh, you're eating the toilet paper. No. Why are you doing that, little stinker, huh? Why are you eating toilet paper? That's no good for you, little baby. You little stinker. You little stinker. Yeah. No. Everybody's out here in the shade. See that? They're all hanging in the shade. I'm going to get in the house. I'm going to go ahead and run up to town because the kid, she ain't going to be home until probably 11:30. So I'll have time to run some errands, and that'll be good. And I don't know, maybe we ride, maybe we don't. Babies, this is always the fun part, everybody. Getting everybody into the, come on, let's go, good babies. Come on, puppies. Now, it's interesting for Julia, it's like Rebel and Diesel, they play hardball. So she tries to get them in, and they don't come in. Now, I should be on the lawnmower cutting grass in all reality. So, we shall see. See, for me, the Fridays, once it gets to be mid-afternoon, every brother starts leaving work early. So the roads just start getting heavier and heavier. Look at this. All the stuff's dying out. Come on, puppies. Come on, Scout. Ginger. Those dummies. I have to put those in the office. That doesn't really matter. Come on. Okay, here you go. Come on, Will. I got all the shades drawn because it's so hot. Come on, puppies. Come on. Come on, Willow. Hey, Willie. Willow. Willie. Willow. Come on. Come on, Will. So come on, Ginger and Scout. You can't stay in here. I've told you to make the house dark. Come on, Ginger. Come on, Scout. Stay here. No, you stay here. I've made that area dark because that's making that fish tank even worse. Come on, Ginger. Come on, Scout. Come on. Come on, babies. Yeah, these guys have to be separated. These German Shepherds just are not trustworthy with those guys. So they gang up on them. The danger is it's like a pack. It's a pack. Come on, Will. Let's go. So with that being the case, to me, I've come home and I've seen the end result of those guys not being monitored, and it's not a good thing. So come on, Will. So that's why I put this gate up where it makes it so they can't be with each other. And it controls the sad story. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get on the road and go shopping, which I really didn't want to do today. But the kid's on our own adventure, so it's all good. Doesn't really matter. We can always ride tomorrow. So we just kind of leave it at that for now, because I know once I leave here, It'll be close to noon before I get back home. But it's all good. But I got to now clean out the Jeep. When I go up to town, it's always a challenge of what vehicle I have that has any room in the back of it. That's always the story. It doesn't end. So is this the Jeep key? It is. But I got to get my Jeep. I got to get my my gear out of the damn thing. So I got to back it up. Put the charger in a kind of unique place, didn't I? But the grass, it looks like what I did is slowly setting in. You can only hope. That is so much work. I mean, that just kicks your ass, everybody. Till you do it, you don't get it. That's the reality. Always looks simple from the outside, doesn't it? All right. Get over here. And then I'll take my stuff out. Got my bags. We have so much garbage. It's beyond believable, man. I mean, I have so many boxes of stuff. It's crazy. But these are really cool, man. This is a really nice setup on these bags that convert into your suitcases. Isn't that so neat? So now, got that. It doesn't look like this is very extreme on the, it's not real extreme to do that, thank God. That's the good news. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on rolling. Kids still at the gym, so let me go take care of my things. It's really about the dog food, some smokes, and we're out of liquor. Yeah, so really the main focal point here is going to town because dogs are down to no food and we got no more smokes and this and that, so I'll just go ahead and get that all the way right now and make it so that if we ride, we ride. It's always fun to get going a little earlier in mid-morning. It's just a really nice ride. I just leaving like 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, because wherever we're going, we'll hit about noon, 1 o'clock. Then if we grab something to eat, then if we're heading back in, all of a sudden, it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. My wife's not home, and so the thing is, the dogs are locked up all day, and at some point, you got to get back home and let them out. That's a whole other program, everybody. It doesn't end. But we're going to make the best of it. Oh, got a car coming. Got a car. So it's Friday. See, really, this is like the worst day to go shopping, to be out running around, because every other brother takes Fridays. I truly believe a lot of people take Fridays off. I truly believe a lot of people leave early on Fridays. Everybody's getting paid on Fridays. A lot of people do, so they have money now to go spend. So I think Fridays, they're just a very busy day. I mean, for my business, it's always been a very busy day. Friday's one of the busier days of the week for us. Why? Because people are running around. I got to get my Apple CarPlay on, because if this road's all locked down, I got a lot of cars. That's a lot of cars right now. So if the road's all locked down, people will turn around and come up this way. I just really like this Jeep. This is such a comfortable, great vehicle. There's a police officer right there, and that person just ran a stop sign. So that person didn't stop, and they pulled right out in front of an undercover police officer, and that police officer didn't do anything. Which I'm sure it's like, yeah, whatever. But then you'll have a cop somewhere else that you'd be in a back road or area where there's nobody around, and you roll through the stop sign and the cop will pull you over. And this guy just pulled out on a major road, people doing 40, 50 miles an hour without stopping. But it's each cop's agenda for the day, everybody. And if that cop's agenda today is not writing tickets, he's just you like, I don't want to screw with it. Yeah, so here we are. Heavy day. Heavy Friday. When I moved here in 1991, this road was just empty. I mean, it's just crazy when I moved here, never really realizing that one day this road would be a major artery from state to state to state. This is a major road that supports people all the way up from Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, I mean, Delaware, Maryland. This is a main road that people will use to avoid the Route 95 chaos to get down the eastern seaboard. Oh, right. It's really weird. Costco used to post their pricing, and they don't anymore. Or do they? So I wonder if they got a ruling, since they're a private, they're private. You have to be a member to be able to buy fuel. So, and also I wonder what it did is it chased away the people that wanted to just ride off of the free, the free non-membership, and they would see the price, and they would just go in just figuring they can finagle their way of getting the price of the gas. I bet you that's more what it is. Never thought of that, but I know my good friend here that works here, he has people come in trying to pull that little gig of, I forgot my card, and he's like, well, then go inside and get a new one. And then, it's like, no, get the hell out of here. So that's probably why they don't post the price out there, and because the laws of gas stations, you have to have visible pricing, otherwise they shut you down. That's a law, and gas station owners complain that it's not fair because what other business has to post the price of everything out on the road before you go into the business? So yeah, I think that's the answer. Never thought of that, but yeah, I guarantee you two things. Costco was able to prove that they're a private membership club. They don't have to post public pricing, and it got away from the people shopping around, driving around their car, and they see this cheaper price here and go, I'm going to go in there and get gas. That's my guess. It's hard to believe I've had like 5 Broncos. I just found out I had a stop order on my license in the state of Florida for my 2023 Ford Black Bronco, the Bronco Raptor I had. They thought I still owned that, and I never updated my insurance information on that car. So they literally had me labeled as a bad person, and so I just got that cleared up. It doesn't end.